kubwa kubwa mumejisikia, tukianzia na hapo Thika Road Nairobi, hapo Ruiru, kabla hatujaenda Taita Taveta, kabla hatujaenda Nakuru. Mali ya Mkenya ikivamiwa, hata hizo mashamba zenyu tutazivamia, na wenye hawana mashamba wapate mashamba Kenya hii.
When Kimani wa Ichung'wa said these words, I would say they were careful. They were not careful words. They were not wise words. And actually, I would say Kimani Ichung'wa did had a Trojan horse to ODM. His words gave a very good chance for ODM to misuse those words for their own benefits. How do I say this? Yesterday, whatever happened, people invading Northern and media reporting the way it wanted to report.
In a signature climax of an unusual incident there. Earlier in the day, the scene was reminiscent of the infamous invasion of the white farms in Zimbabwe. Marauding goons plundered at will. This is the Northlands farm belonging to the family of former President Uhuru Kenyatta, situated in Ruiru along.
People invading Spectre Company. And the funny thing is that, before I go to that, it's funny that the workers of the Raila company, Spectre Company, reported job normally. So the company was operating very well. But Raila supporters from Kibra, from Kawagole, from everywhere did not go to work. But Raila company was already operating and was already making money. Some of these hypocrisies are things that you need to understand, that whether you're a supporter of Kenya Kwanza or you're a supporter of Azimio, sometimes we need to use brains. Now let me go to this issue. Who invaded the Northern and who invaded the Raila Spectre Company? It's very simple. The motive will tell us who is behind this easily. Because in politics, we know politics is a game. Everyone has a chance. And once you get a chance to utilize a situation for your own benefit as a politician, you don't think twice. Who would benefit if Northern Kenyatta family was invaded? Who would benefit if the Raila company is invaded by goons? But now, I want you to listen to what the Citizen reported yesterday. You can tell that Citizen already reported that pro-government goons invaded Kenyatta's farm. How did they get those facts right? How did they have evidence? They could not get evidence for Jeff case or Jeff Fatso case murder. But now, an hour or two after Kenyatta family is invaded, they report and they are aware and they have facts, as they say, they are the true media, that Kenyatta family has been invaded by pro-government. How did they know that these people are not paid by Azimio supporters to invade Kenyatta family so that they can sell the narrative that the government is attacking some individuals, the government is attacking some establishment? The person behind the motive is the person who did this. Because in a scenario where I have an enemy, where people know that this is my enemy, and I have sworn that I can kill this person if I get a chance, do you think I would go killing that enemy in front of the public in daylight? No, it will be well orchestrated. Now, there's another enemy who is listening to this. When I'm saying, if I get a chance, I can kill this enemy, he will take that chance and kill that enemy of mine, and I'll be blamed because it's me. They know I had vowed to say this. And so people complain about this tweet about Dennis Itubi. Maybe Dennis Itubi knew that these people might attack this farm and blame them. Maybe Itubi knew or wanted to say this, that it's high time we use the government machinery to go for these companies, because I believe the government have better chances to destroy Kenyatta Raila Odinga's family investments. They can use tax, they can use legislations, they can bring investors and exempt the tax where they can't compete. We don't have to use, sometimes it's common sense that if you have a chance to kill your enemy with less force, you don't go using force. And the motive here is that the people who are to benefit if Northern ama Kenyatta family was invaded were Azimio because it would help them save the narrative. The people who would benefit if Raila company was attacked are the people who are in Azimio because to save the narrative. And the problem is, and I would say this, the motive can tell us who invaded or who paid those goons. The other thing is, we need to ask ourselves, why don't we allow? You see, I've seen people complaining about why that is Raila on the street. Stop arguing with that fact. Hata kama ni sisi Raila angekuwa ni president, problem ni sisi tungekuwa kwa barabara. So arguing on whether they should be on the street is not wrong, very wrong by that. You're not objective. You can't go fighting someone because he feel like he need to go to the street. No, allow him to go in the street in a better and respectable manner. Why? Because whoever is demonstrating and the person who is operating a business, they all have rights. Let Raila and his colleague and his supporters go in demonstration. Tell them, provide the mechanism how to ensure them that they demonstrate peacefully. Give them uniform. Mama, let them have the names. Provide them security both sides where they cannot know thieves can, because they are even thieves who do not belong to Azimio and who do not belong to Kenya Kwanza, who are looking for those opportunities where the scales so that they can steal from the public. And we cannot blame those chaos to Azimio ama Kenya Kwanza. But the fact is, the government should let these people go in the streets, demonstrate peacefully like it happened in South Africa. Why? Because as long as there's tear gas, as long as there are chaos, Raila narrative is working. Raila is benefiting because we know Raila is one of those individuals who benefiting in chaos, who profit there in terms of chaos or war. If I'm a gun seller, wakati kuna vita, I would benefit. And the government should understand this. Approach this in a way that you would approach a family situation where you and your wife, you argue. The moment you start arguing, she wins. So the only way to stop Raila winning is to allow Raila demonstrate peacefully. Provide security that he cannot intervene with the business day-to-day running activities of business in Nairobi, ama in Kisumu and other countries, other parts of the country where people are demonstrating. These guys will go to the street for a few months, ama 1 month, ama 4 weeks, wataboeka. Why? Because Raila companies zinawaka, naye anatengeneza pesa. The person who went to the street bila uga, hakurudi nyumbani na uga, it will be useless. The moment demonstrations are peaceful and there's no drama associated with the demonstrations, I'll tell you this, Raila will lose. Otherwise, the supporters of Kenya Kwanza, Kina Ichung'wa, and those people who are speaking ill about this demonstration, just know that the moment you keep fighting Raila for going to the street, you are giving Raila a Trojan horse, and he will win. And you have a dialogue that he is trying to force. We cannot repeat the same mistake we did, the same actions we did in 2017 and expect different results. Look at how foreign media reported this issue. It was very clear that foreign media already got the attention there. And how did they got the attention? Because they were accused. If it was a peaceful demonstration, all these international organizations would not report this. Because to them, they have a high craving or a high affinity of negativity. And the moment there's riot, and the moment peaceful demos turns to riot, Raila is winning. Raila wins in terms of chaos. Raila will always thrive wherever there's drama, wherever there's chaos. It's high time the Kenya Kwanza, President Ruto, provide this security. Hata mpe pikipiki zako za pale mbele asikie kama yeye ni president. Allow him to demonstrate. They will go for sit for 3 or 4 weeks. Wataboeka. And the demo will be useless. And the police should stop victimizing Azimio supporters just because they go to the street. Just because you feel you should not go to the street to the demo doesn't mean that these people have a right to be tear gassed. Doesn't mean that the police have a right to go beating them. No. On the other hand, because I feel like the Kenyan government, most police in many countries have one problem. In many democracies, most of the time, police see demos as riots. They already come prepared. Wakati police wamekuja na tear gas na wamekuja na, and I've seen police even in events that I've been involved. Our demos I was involved like a commodity. Police causing chaos. Where people are peaceful, they have no guns, they have no stones, but the police came and they do tear gas on us. How can you do tear gas to people who are demonstrating peacefully? So in this case, I don't want to say that the police are innocent. They are not. Actually, they are the worst. Because the moment they victimize themselves and come with guns because they assume ODM supporters will throw stones, what do you expect? The ODM knows very well that we have seen We have no peaceful demonstration in Kenya. How do you expect me not to carry a stone? If I know very well that unakuja na panga, mbona mimi sibebe yangu? The IG of police speaks like a person who doesn't even understand the constitution. I even a question who gave this person the seat, because he doesn't understand that as an IG of police, you need to know the constitution, and you know that it's a constitutional right for every Kenyan to demonstrate or to picket. And that's why the High Court yesterday denied Sonko to stop the demos. It's a high time that Kenya can understand. The moment you try to attack Ruto, to attack Azimio, the moment you try to say useless statement like these ones, you're making, or you're adding like a Trojan horse to win this race. And I'm sure he'll get what he wants, as long as there's drama, as long as there's riot. Tunane.